Hey guys, and welcome to my channel Time is But a Window. Today we are going to be reviewing one of my demos. Now as you can see here, I am currently Global Elite, but we're not going to be doing one of my global games. Instead, we're going to be doing another ESEA game on my road to rank S. Now as you can see, as this game opens up, I'm not actually in this game, at least not yet. One of the big differences between Matchmaker and ESEA is that in ESEA it allows ringers to come and join the game halfway through in case someone disconnects and isn't able to return to the game before their time limit expires. Speaking of that, here is that moment right here. With that player leaving, my queue allowed me to connect at exactly this moment to watch the end of this round happen. After seeing that, I was sure they wouldn't even need me. It was just going to be an easy win. Now here you can see a guy pushed up middle and caught me off guard, but I was able to take him down. Luckily he was on a save. I didn't actually know what the money system of the other team was as I just came into the game, but I realized that right after that kill. Struggling to kill this guy in middle, I decided to just push out and see if I could catch him off guard myself. That puts us in a 4v3 and we're able to take the B site. Now my goal is to get into the back platform and watch tunnels, but a guy surprises me by pushing in the window early. Not only that, when he pushed up, you could clearly see the other guy was there momentarily, so we knew he was outside the door as well. On the next round, I found myself creeping up catwalk to an empty clear site, only to realize that my teammates were going down all around me, leaving us in a pretty hard situation. Here my teammate in mid is able to spot out the CT all the way up in terrorist mid, and I'm able to take him down, only to get shot at from a guy in lower B tunnels. So I decide to throw a Molotov on the ground to keep him from pushing out so I can gather the bomb. Now I'm not entirely sure where that other guy is, though my teammate did die from him in CT mid, so I know that he's probably around CT spawn, so I decide to go and take long, only to get caught off guard by the guy. This gives me access to the site, and even though my teammate refuses to work with me, I'm able to plant the bomb, and he does take down the final enemy. The next round goes terribly, as I completely forget to pay any attention to catwalk, and a guy just peeks out and shoots me while I am completely focused on middle. My teammate, the one that doesn't listen, is almost able to salvage the round, but he isn't able to kill the guy who defuses through the smoke. On the next round, I'm able to afford an AWP, and I decide to just go wreck someone. After the mid pick, I decide to push up catwalk and see if I can pick the guy who's been going aggressive on cat. Now that I've gotten my 2 picks, I try to redirect my team to go back towards A. The only problem is, they don't exactly listen and they decide to take the bomb into B and die with it instead. So I rotate my ass around, but I'm not able to retake. Now I find myself back to rifling, but I know that this guy has been pushing aggressive on cat, so I decide to push through the smoke and see if I can take him down. After that pick, we decide to smoke off CT spawn and make our way out middle to B to see if we can get the site, but a guy plays aggressively by the box and takes me and the rest of my team down. Now we find ourselves stuck on another eco, and my teammate gets destroyed through the smoke at B, so I figure it's probably best not to push that. It doesn't matter too much though, as I get destroyed in lower B tunnel. Last round of the half, and a guy pushes through catwalk through a smoke that's set up on catwalk and kills me in mid. My teammates don't fare much better, and I'll go down as well. That makes the first half score 9-6, and I only have 8 kills at this point. The second half starts off pretty easily, as my team is able to kill most of them, leaving us in a 2v1. On the next round, I don't even see a single person, but my team is able to take out all of them without getting killed. On the third round, my teammate and I run a little bit of a crossfire, and I'm able to kill one as he pushes out trying to get my teammate. After that, I decide to push up middle with a USP and see if I can chase some frags. Now we're on the first gun round, and my teammate in middle goes down. I need to rotate and watch his mid for him. After getting this kill on cat, I hear a teammate call that they're coming across long. This leaves us in a 3v1, but no one's watching B, so I tell my teammate to go back over towards B. Now the final terrorist does come over there and kill him, and I kill him on the cross. The next round seems to start off great. As they push long, my teammates are able to take down 3 of them, but then 2 of them get taken out quickly. Eventually we find ourselves in a 2v1, and I make my way up catwalk to see if I can pick the guy in sight, only to find the guy has actually dropped towards CT spawn and takes me down. Not only that, but he's able to take the bomb all the way to B, plant the bomb, circle around back through middle, and attack from doors, then repositioning towards window. The next round was just utter failure on my part, as I couldn't hold B for shit. On the next round, we're on another save round, and I'm taken out pretty quickly. Still without enough money to buy an AWP, I decide that we should probably do another save round, and I make my way over towards B with just a USP in hand. But even after 2 quick kills with the USP, we are not able to stop the rush. On the 24th round, we finally have money again, and I have my AWP, but it seems that they're taking the A site, and I'm gonna have to rotate around and see if I can pick the cross. The only problem is most of it's smoked off, so I only got a pixel shot here. Now while that shot is quick and all, the next shot is a lot quicker, but the problem is that I actually shoot in front of the guy. Here is a freeze frame of the crosshair location right before the shot. Still though, it doesn't matter too much as my teammate's able to finish off the round. The 25th round goes by pretty easily as my teammates are able to pick up all of them, and I do spot one guy out, but I'm not able to finish him off. Sadly, my B hold is still atrocious, but it seems like the terrorists forget that I'm even in the site and just try to plant the bomb. Either way, I'm not complaining because we're still technically losing this and we still need 3 rounds to win. That being said, even after that B pick, they do take the A site and we find ourselves in a 2v3. This quickly changes as my teammate's able to take out one of them. Even though my 5.7 seems to definitely be on point, I wasn't able to hit that first AWP shot, costing me too much time and was not able to defuse the bomb. Now they are off to another B take and I am just not able to hold that site. I'm not able to hit these easy shots that I'm usually able to do without a problem. And with the loss of that round, they now have 15 rounds. Now we know we can't lose any more rounds, but we still have 2 to go and we're also on a save round. So what are we going to do here? Well, I guess the only thing we can do, rush with a 5.7. My teammates at A are also able to take down a terrorist and we find ourselves in a 4v3. Now with only 1 terrorist left, it isn't long before we locate his position and I realize the bomb isn't planted for him, so I'm going to just defuse anyways. The pressure is still on, however, and we really need this round if we don't want a loss. We get off to a good start as I'm able to get this early pick, leading us into a 5v4. As my teammate rotates over to A to help them out, a guy jumps off Cat, drops down his CT spawn, and takes him down. Now, if this was Matchmaker, this is where this would end. But ESEA gives you a nifty little feature where you're allowed to vote for overtime. And I honestly love this feature because I hate leaving it in a tie. So in overtime, there's 3 rounds per half and you start off with $10,000. And as usual, I make my way over to the B site. And while I'm flashed and fail, my teammate's able to stop the rush by killing one of them and having a smoke up. My teammate in the middle is feeling some pressure from the terrorists, and as he's fighting them, I rotate over to help him. On the next round, however, they make their way towards A through Catwalk, and I rotate over and kill one on Cat. Then I'm going to watch my teammates long when I get shot from Cat. After winning that round, confidence is running high, and I actually overpeak middle quite a bit too much here and end up almost losing us the round, but luckily I am able to get a pick before I go down. Somehow they are still able to win the round, giving us a 3-0 lead in overtime. This leads us to the second half of overtime, and we decide to rush B, but we are mollied off and half of us can't get in. Eventually the fire goes away and I get this pick. This gives us access to the site, and now I'm just going to be watching tunnels to make sure no one flanks us. This leads us into a 2v2, and I reposition so that I have a better angle on the two guys coming into the site. That being said, my teammate's able to take these guys out without any issues. Well, that's it for this game. I know a few of you guys want to see the statistics from it, so here they are, and I hope you guys enjoyed.